This is Cub Reporter Ken Cordero coming to you live out of Middletown, Rhode Island, USA, August 1st, 2011 AD. We're going to start off today nationally with the agreement supposedly that our leaders in Congress made with the President over the debt and to avoid a debt crisis. Now, House Speaker John Boehner, this guy's an utter failure at dealing. This is his words on the agreement. It isn't the greatest deal in the world, but it shows how much we've changed the terms of debate in this town. We've got a president who is an absolute socialist. He hates this country. He wants to ruin the economy. We're like $12 trillion in debt, and it's not enough for him. Oh, we'll raise the debt ceiling for you, Mr. President. Here's another $2 trillion. The government is too big. What can't these people understand? There is nothing you can do where the government isn't in your life. Just try to go out and get something to eat. They've got all the little signs on the window telling you what to eat. Eat this, eat that. So many calories here, so many calories there. I don't want to hear about calories when I'm eating. I want to enjoy myself. How about, Mr. President, a zero debt ceiling? You've already spent trillions and it isn't enough. You're giving half of it away to criminal illegal aliens anyway. How about doing your job and getting them out of the country and living within your means? That might be nice. Hopefully our other leaders in Congress, the other people that are supposed to actually represent us, they'll turn this deal down. And the markets, how can the markets have any faith in a country that can't live within its means and just spends and spends and spends, and it just prints money? It's turned into really monopoly money now. So hopefully our leaders in Congress can veto this bill and try and save our country. I mean, this is just so depressing. Okay, let's try and get over to something a little better. Here's a story I'd like to tell from the Bible about Jesus. This is out of Luke. This concerns a man he saw was possessed by devils. And the man comes up to Jesus and says, like, Son of Man, what has that to do with me? Like leave me alone. And Jesus asks him, what is your name? And the man goes, Legions, because we are many. But don't throw us. And then the man's trying to plead with Jesus, don't throw us into the abyss. He goes, throw us into like those swines. There was a herd of swines over on the side. So Jesus does that. He takes all the legions, leave the man, and they go over and they run into the swines. Now what the swines do is they run into the water and they drown and they kill themselves. So you might think, well, there you go. Jesus cured this man of the devils that were in him, and he expelled them. And they ran into the swines. Now actually, if you think about it, the devils that were in this man wanted to stay in our world. They wanted to be in this world. They didn't want to go into the abyss. Now Jesus threw them into the swines. The swines immediately went and drowned themselves because they didn't want to live with the devil inside of them in this world. They didn't want to live with evil. So they went and they killed themselves. Which is unlike people in our world today who just like thrive on evil, on sin. And one group, I guess you could say, is the gays. Why should being gay be any harder of a sin to release or to stop doing than anything else? And the one thing they tell you is, the gays, they'll come out, they have their gay pride. Let's have a gay pride parade. Let's have a parade, tell you how much we love sinning. Well, isn't that the first sin, pride? Isn't that what the devil had? He had pride. He wanted to be like God. That was his. That's like the original sin, pride. So nowadays we celebrate sinning. We give them parades. You know, and this has to go to like gay marriage and stuff. They're doing something wrong, and then they can't just live together. They want to be married. I'm sorry, these people don't believe in God, because if they did, they would try to stop sinning. Just like I can't go out and go pick up a girl, pick up a chick at night, go home, because that's wrong. Sinning is wrong, and gays, it's wrong. You can't be with a woman, you can't be with a man. It's just wrong, and they want to celebrate it. So actually they don't even believe in God, and they want to be married. How about if they just live together, and then maybe they can. What could they do? Maybe they could try and be like. Well, they are like normal people, I guess, but they just like sinning. How about if we have a pride parade for, say, robbers or thieves, or how about murderers? Everybody can have their own little parade. So much for that. Now, where are we going into our next level? Let's go to something in the state. Let's go state locally, down to Third Beach, my favorite beach in Middletown. I mean, there's only two of them, and now we've got Third Beach, and they want to build this big boat ramp down there, just so all these, and they also want to. They also want to. What else do these people want to do? They want to build the boat ramp. And I don't really know. So we are going to end this report right now, because for right now we've run out of information. So emails are at KenCordeiro's.com, American Online. So if you want to send me an email, and we will discuss these subjects later, and hopefully our representatives in Congress can veto this bill, whatever it is that the president and our Speaker of the House and our Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, this guy ain't too bright either. Like, what do you think that the elections they just had were about? They were the most overwhelming elections in 70 years, throwing the Democrats out. If you want to deal with them and go, oh, well, this isn't the greatest deal in the world. Well, how about making the greatest deal in the world for the American people? And have the government actually work for us. That would be nice. So with that, I'm signing off right now. Have a good day.